Hey guys, I'm Lizzie. This is Lizzie Reads and welcome to what will hopefully be my first ever video if I don't fuck up because I'm really awkward and nervous. So I'm going to start with the new to Booktube tag. It's not the Booktube newbie tag and this one's from between chapters I think. I'll link it below. And this one has more questions and more questions I felt comfortable with answering. Oh god, messing up already. So the first question is, where are you joining us from? Right now I'm in Portsmouth in my uni house, but I'm originally from Hastings and that is my home. 2, how old are you? I am 21, but don't look like it, so don't worry, I'm not fooling anyone. 3, why did you join Booktube? Well, I love watching Booktube videos, I love reading books. My friend keeps telling me that I need to do it because I keep going on about it and not doing it, so here I am. Am I talking too fast? I don't know. Maybe I should slow down, have a cup of tea. This is my Love Southsea mug from Love Southsea because I live in Southsea in Portsmouth. It's wonderful. I feel better now. What question was I even on? 4, what is the meaning behind your name? It's Lizzie and my name is Lizzie and I like to read, so Lizzie Reads. It was quite simple. It's quite difficult when there are so many names out there and booktubers to sort of don't want to copy anyone. 5, what type of books do you read and what do you want to talk about here? So I read mostly everything. I like fantasy and I like sci-fi, though I don't read as much as I'd like to. Literary fiction, historical fiction, short stories. Don't read very much poetry. So basically I just talk about everything that I read. I do a lot of rereading, which I want to talk about at some point. I reread a lot of books, so that obviously comes into play, but they're usually like favourites or books that I didn't get on with the first time round. 6, who are some of your favourite authors? I really like Jodi Picoult. I've read a lot of her books and I really like them. They were like some of my favourite books to push me into adult reading from like YA and teen. I really like Neil Gaiman. This year was the first year I've ever read Neil Gaiman and I really like his stuff. Who else do I like? Oh, I've forgotten because I didn't write it down. I'm not sure. I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh, and obviously JK. Gotta love a bit of JK. What is the last book you read? I've got that down here. Nice and prepared. It's The Royal Wedding by Meg Cabot. Is it backwards? Does it flip? I don't know. I'm on my phone. It's a bit shiny. But I'm really sorry. It's the 11th adult novel to the Princess Diaries series, which I recently reread. They're some of my favourite books from when I was younger. They make me laugh out loud, and not many books do that. This completely lived up to any expectations I had, and I am obsessed, and I love Michael so much. What are you currently reading? I'm reading 2 books at the minute. I just finished the Royal Wedding last night, so I haven't started any general fiction. I like to read a book for uni and a general fiction at the same time because I do a creative writing degree, so I read a lot of books like novels for uni. But for uni I'm reading Midnight's Children by Salman Rushdie. I think I've said that correctly. I'm only about 120 pages in. It's quite a chunky book, but I've got some tabs in there. And also, because I've noticed I need to brush up on my grammar a little bit, I'm reading My Grammar and I, or Should That Be Me? Old School Ways to Sharpen Your Grammar, and it's by Caroline Taggart and J.A. Wines, I think. See, I've got lots of tabs of things that I'll keep forgetting, and obviously 3rd year creative writing, can't be messing up that badly. 9, what do you use for bookmarks? So I often lose bookmarks. I'm really bad at like leaving them places. Once I take them out of a book, I leave them on the side, they'll fall under the bed, never to be found again. So if I've got a nice stock of book depository bookmarks, and I'll use those. I've got a couple from some bookshops in Hastings that I love, but they bend because they're just little cards. But if not, I'm using receipts or pieces of paper, and even once a doctor's letter that I have used before and then couldn't find to take to my appointment. Disaster. Show us your current TBR pile for number 10. And what I want to be reading soon is, oh, I can't pick it up, it's so large. These books here. I've got 2 graphic novels. I've got the Jughead graphic novel because I love Riverdale. I've got the I Heart Fairyland Volume 1 graphic novel because I really want to read that. And I've also got some books for uni. Adventures of a Terribly Greedy Girl by Kay Plunkett Hodge. The Trick Is to Keep Breathing by Janice Galloway. And a book I bought in October that I really need to get to, but I still haven't, is The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, which everyone talks about. And obviously I love Harry Potter, and I've read The Casual Vacancy, and I really want to get into these as well, but I'm really fancying a mystery at the minute. What's next? 11. Hardcover or paperbacks? I prefer paperbacks. E-books or physical books, I prefer e-books, but I will read e-books. I do have a Kindle and I read on it all the time, and also I love Overdrive from the library. Owning or borrowing books? Again, I prefer to own. I'm a little bit of a collector at the minute. Well, I say collector, I'm just hoarding loads of books, but I do borrow a lot from the library as well as from friends. A lot of books are borrowed from friends. 12. What book or series got you into reading? Standard answer, it's obviously got to be Harry Potter as a child, but I also really liked Jacqueline Wilson, that we're constantly reading, and I read loads as a kid, loads. I read books over and over again, and it just never stopped. Like, there's been times when I haven't read as much, haven't read as much like as I do now, but I've always loved reading. That's always been part of who I am, and like, I've always wanted to, I've always said, oh, I really want to be an author, I really want to write a book, like even when I was little, so it's always been there, it's never sort of gone away. 13. How did you discover Booktube? Well, in my first year of university, I keep touching my hair, stop doing that. In my first year of university, I was writing an essay on one of my favourite authors, Sarah Waters. Sarah Waters, I love Sarah Waters, should have said that earlier. And I was looking for some like YouTube videos of interviews of things she'd said to like reference, because I wasn't, I was trying to like ease myself into like academic sources. I was like started out with some YouTube videos, and I found Mercedes from Mercy's Bookish Musings, and she did an author spotlight talking about all of her books. So I watched that, and then I watched another video, and then watched another video, and then I watched Jen, and then I watched Lauren, and then I watched basically everyone now. I'm obsessed. So it's only been sort of 2 years where I've really been into it, but it went quite quickly. But I have always watched YouTube, like always sort of watched YouTube. Like when I was a teenager, I watched a lot of like Zoella and like everyone like that, even though I still sometimes do, but it's mainly Booktube. That's where my main interests are. 14. What challenges do you think you'll face? Right, pardon? Oh, what challenges do you think you'll face with your own channel? I don't know, sometimes getting the motivation is hard, but I'm excited. I like talking. I've had a blog for a little while, but I don't really keep up with it. I'm really bad at the upkeep. I just keep getting distracted, whereas filming a video, I feel like I find it really easy to talk. It's really easy, as you can tell, even though I'm a little bit nervous, tripping on my words a little bit, but hopefully you guys will let that go. Maybe like lighting. I've got a lamp over there, and the curtains are open right in front of me. That's why you can't see my books, because my books are behind the camera, but obviously then the lighting would be weird because that's where the window is. But other than that, maybe I haven't edited yet, so I can't tell you if I think that's going to be difficult. Got a little app on my phone. We'll see how it goes. Well, you'll see how it goes probably before I do. And 15, where can we find you? I have Goodreads. That's, I think it's Elizabeth White, because that's my name. I'll put it in down below with all my other links. I have an Instagram called Things Lizzie Loves, because that's my blog name, but I didn't want that here because there is a Lizzie Loves on YouTube and she's got quite a lot of subscribers, and also there's some other like Lizzie Loves or things like that. There's a lot of a few different channels that are called that, and I didn't want to be like copying anyone or being, I just found it a bit awkward, so I just changed it. But my Instagram is Things Lizzie Loves and my Twitter is Lizzie Loves, and that's where you can find me. I hope you really liked this video. I hope it wasn't too awkward. Literally straight after this I'm going to try and film another video to sort of get in the swing of things and practice. But if you liked it, could you please subscribe and like, and what else do you do? Like, subscribe, oh, leave a comment if you like. Thanks very much guys, see you later.